This is the World of Sports Network presentation.
So now I want to talk about the 49ers and the Seahawks, man. I want to talk about my man Shanahan, dog. My man Shanny, dog, oh, man, it's like when I look at what's going on with Jimmy G, Kyle Shanahan, and the whole, it's just, it's something's not working out. It's not working out, man. It's not working out. I could see it's not working out, man. And that got me thinking, how did it get to this point? How did it get to this point, man? And it got me all thinking. Y'all know, yes, this is the home team, but I was grown home with the DMV, so I'm a Washington football team guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Washington football team. That's my blood. But the home team right here is the Seahawks. So with that said, my man Kyle Shanahan was once over there, offensive coordinator, with his dad, head coach Mike Shanahan. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like probably the best quarterback, Kyle Shanahan, probably had a input, like he actually had a hand in picking. When he was in D.C. In other places, he didn't have a hand pick. Matt Schaub was in Houston. Matt Ryan was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It's like in D.C. was like when he actually had a chance to pick. Like when he actually picked his quarterback. So obviously Dan Snyder, made us pick RG3. So then Kyle and Mike picked Kirk Cousins. Yes, my man Kirk Cousins, everybody's favorite. You like that? Yeah, all before you like that. And we all seen the progression of Kirk Cousins, how he came up from the Kyle Shanahan offense. And it got me thinking, it's like, you ever been in a situation where you grew up with someone, like a young lady? Y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? You grew up with your next door neighbor. You know what I'm saying? She's a young lady, you're a guy, y'all grew up together, knew, and then she ended up being a very attractive, not like the best thing in the world, but just was attractive. But since you all grew up, you all had a connection. You know what I'm saying? You know her flaws. You know everything. You seen her, you know what I'm saying, when she used to pick her nose, when she ate a booger. You like, oh yeah, I remember when she ate a booger. Yeah, you remember all that. You can't get out your mind. But now you seen her when other people were just courting her. You're like, oh my gosh. So that whole Kirk Cousins, Jimmy G situation, dog, I think it's a mistake. I think Kirk Cousins and Shanahan and those guys picked the wrong partners. Real talk. You know how sometimes you get in the wrong relationship, it looks good, but they got the wrong partners. And you could tell. You could tell they got the wrong partners because both of their partners is possessive. When one partner in the relationship is possessive, it's about a trust issue. There's no trust. Mike Zimmer don't trust Kirk Cousins. They beat the Green Bay Packers. Kirk Cousins threw the ball 14 times, homie. 14 times, dude. A high school freshman quarterback threw 14 times in the first quarter. My man threw 14 times the whole game. He's one of the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, dog. That's called lack of trust. This dude is handcuffing them. You ever met some dudes that won't let their girl go outside? Because they just want to handcuff them because they're scared or insecure, whatever, dog. And look at what Kyle Shanahan is doing with Jimmy G. He don't trust Jimmy G. Every time now, he benching Jimmy G every other week now, talking about his health situation, this and that. Why is it when he sucks, he bench him, and when they're losing, it's the health situation. But when they're winning, when they smack, who the hell did they just finish smacking? Freaking the Rams, I believe, right? Oh, what happened to Jimmy G's health then at that time? With Aaron Donald, oh, Jimmy G, all of a sudden health was fine. Oh, yeah. But then when they're getting their brains busted in, they're getting stumped. They're getting stumped. Shanny, you know what he does? He straight handcuffed that dude because he don't trust him, dog. If you don't yank him, he takes the ball away from them, dog. That just shows you don't trust your partner, homie. Right now, I feel like it's so similar. I feel like Jimmy G, Kirk Cousins, Shanahan, Mike Zimmer, I feel like they're in a situation, a relationship. And I feel like they're looking at each other. I feel like Kirk Cousins is over there calling his, who he grew up with. He's calling Kyle. They're talking on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And they're talking about each other's relationships. I'm at Kirk Cousins like, hey, Kyle, Mike Zimmer won't do nothing. I can't even do this. Yes, but Zimmer just want to run the ball. So Dalvin Cook all the time, 30 damn carries. And my man Kyle is like, hey, Kurt, I know, man. I got a guy that can't throw that deep ball you like to throw. That's my play action deep ball, Kurt. The reason why you got paid too much, man, bruh. Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings with Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer picked the wrong partner in Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins picked the wrong partner in Mike Zimmer. Kyle Shanahan picked the wrong partner in Jimmy G. Jimmy G accepted the wrong date with Kyle Shanahan. The way all this should have been, Kyle should have stuck with Kurt. Beautiful. They grew up together. You know what I'm saying? They had synergy. That's best friends right there. You know what I'm saying? And Zimmer should have stuck with Keenan. And my man, Jimmy G, should have stayed in New England. That's what everything should have been. But because that didn't happen, guess what? New England is in shits. Freaking, they can't even let Kirk Cousins throw the ball. Jimmy G got benched every 3 weeks. You see this love triangle right there? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened when you choose the wrong partner. Sometimes the right partner might just be right next door. Man, I feel bad for those guys, man. But you know what? Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the Seahawks. The home team, I want to talk about the 49ers and the little love triangle over there, man. You know what I'm saying? They're dating the wrong girl. You know who we dating? The right girl, baby. I want to talk about an organization that got the right wife, man. And we got on the knees, dog. We got the ring on the finger, man. My wife don't cheat, baby. I love my wife. In Russ, we trust, baby. And you know what? You know when you have a beautiful relationship and you have a wife, you know what comes up after the wedding and wives? You get a baby, dog. You know what I'm saying? When it's a beautiful marriage, you have the wife, you got the husband, you got a freaking baby. And you know what type of baby you make when you have a successful wife and her husband? You have yourself a beast. And that beast is called DK Metcalf. Oh my God, we got one. We got one, baby. Seattle. We got ourselves DK Metcalf because we got the right partner, baby. Because we chose the right partner. You know why? Because my man Pete chose Russ over Matt Flynn. If y'all don't remember, dog, you know what I'm saying? My man Pete Carroll said it was an open competition because my man Pete's like, you know what? I saw Matt Flynn. They weren't dating. Pete almost gave Matt Flynn the ring, baby. In fact, he gave him the ring. But he was like, no. That's just a promise ring. He tricked Matt Flynn, dog. Matt Flynn's like, oh, yeah, I got a ring. He put a ring on it. No, sorry, Bob. It was a promise ring. And we all know what a promise ring does. It's, I promise you I'm only going to be with you for a little bit. That's what a promise ring is. I promise I'm only going to be for a little bit till I get somebody else. And my man Russ came. And when Russ came, it was a match made in heaven. Y'all know what it is. It's like peanut butter and jelly, baby. It's like hamburger, meat, and cheese, and a bun, baby. It's like French fries meeting July 4th, baby. Yes. In Russ we trust. And then with that mergence, you have a guy like DK. DK the Menace, the son of a perfect marriage. The son of a perfect culture. You know what you get? You get offsprings. You got beautiful offsprings when you have a beautiful marriage. When you have Russ we trust. You remember when Russ is like, hey, I want to get paid. Because you have my wife. You know what, wife? You get what you want. A happy wife is a happy life. That's what they said, right? You make Russ happy, guess what? She's going to give you a beautiful offspring. And look at that offspring. Isn't that the whole point of having a wife? Is to have an offspring? Or at least, and the whole art of having an offspring that go away. Anyways, my man DK is the menace. And he's a menace to society. Yes. Because he is the offspring of a 2 two-parent household. Yes, let me tell you all that. He's an offspring of a two-parent household that has college degrees, PhDs, man, that are scholars and athletic. Man, he's the combination of an alien. When you have the two most successful people, you know what I'm saying? It's like, imagine this, dog. Imagine Bill Gates, right? And Usain Bolt coming together. Oh my God, dog, you're gonna have the fastest, smartest track run in the world. When you have Russell Wilson and his winning mentality and his mindset, and you have Pete Carroll, his winning mentality and his mindset, and you merge that together, you got yourself the winning offspring of DK the Menace, baby. Y'all remember that? DK the Menace. Just like Dennis the Menace. Man, and when DK the Menace gets in trouble, you know what he does? He yells, Mr. Wilson! And guess who coming? Yeah, Dennis! DK the Menace, baby. I love it, man. Just like Dennis the Menace, when he's in trouble, guess who he yelled for? Mr. Wilson, because he got himself his daddy, Mr. Wilson. That's the home team, dog. That's the home team. Hey, if y'all like that, and y'all still with me, man, we're about 45 minutes. We're almost done. We're getting to the last, man. Y'all still with me, man? And you still didn't make that comment earlier? You're on the podcast, you're on the YouTube, subscribe and be like, yo, Guru, you crazy as hell, man. I want to hear from y'all, man. I want y'all to tell me if I'm crazy or not. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to all y'all. Males shouldn't be jealous. That's a female trait. And this conclude great episode of Monday Morning Football with the Guru. Y'all know the drill. Like this, love this, share this, and I am out.